sometimes life can be a breeze. Looking for something to do this summer? Come down to the English coast and see what's on offer. Folkestone Adventures, I'm James Pringle.
I had the weirdest dream last night. I dreamt I was at some high society party and I got into an argument with a dancer. It went a little bit like this. I want to challenge gender and what we think about gender, what we think we know about gender, what we know about gender, what we think we thought we knew about gender. I want to challenge all of those things around gender, but do it through the medium of dance. No, I was asking what you thought about the men, or actually the trannies, or whatever you call them, competing in women's sporting events and winning even though they're biologically male. Well, it's kind of like, I guess to answer that, it's like kind of what I'm saying is for me through the medium of dance. I want to challenge gender, things that we think we thought about gender. What is gender? Is there a word gender? Challenge these things, but like I say, through the medium of dance. Through dance, I do that through the medium. That's not, but when I ask you, like, why can't you just answer my question? I was specifically the guy who pretty much dressed up as a woman, and he won this. He just won a track competition. And what about these guys that are actually going to school on women's sporting scholarships? Like, what do you think about that? Okay, I have told you a few times now that through the medium of dance, I challenge gender. What people think about gender, why is there gender, what is a gender, how can we get away from gender? I do that through dance. So I've answered your question, I think. We can't, look, I'm just asking a simple question. Like, what do you think about this idea of, like, moving beyond just the toilet issue? I'm talking about the sporting arena, the fact that there's men competing in women's events and they're walking away with titles. Okay, all right. Okay, do you want to know what I think about this topic? I will tell you what I think about this topic. That's what I think about the topic. I hope you're happy. I don't usually work for free, okay?
Good ice cream. 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 Good ice cream.
I'm the real Paul Joseph Watson. I know Paul Joseph Watson when I was raised up in wherever North Party was. We used to bump into each other on the street. We were talking about YouTube one day. There's going to be a thing called YouTube. I said, no, there'll not be YouTube. They'll come and they'll go, but what we'll always have is cows. And Paul Joseph Watson, he went off and made his videos. How are you going to defeat bloody Islam? You defeat bloody Islam by getting up in the morning, and that's it. No follow-up. Just wake up in the morning, you're going to defeat Islam. What, you've not got to do nothing? Not according to Paul bloody Joseph Watson. I'll tell you another one I'm on about as well. Jordan Peterson. All right, so he made a good point about, I'm not going to call you he if you're a she. But he's going bloody on about, remember when you were a boy? I remember when I was a boy, I was bloody molested every day by my mad uncle.
Coming up tonight on Radio 4, The Rise of the Alt-Right and What Can Be Done to Stop It, featuring Caitlin Moran and Caitlyn Jenner. Meow. Meanwhile, over on Radio 4 too, it's off to the Barbican for continuing coverage of the Institute of Panel's discussion on the scuffle of ideas in the altercation for thinking in the time of talk.
Is Ella Fitzgerald, the woman who invented the twisty tie? The first tie that you could put on just by twisting. In addition, she is also political pundit for See-Through magazine, a magazine which, in its own publication's word, attempts to bring freedom through liberty and speech talk through a variety of platforms, including social media and other platforms. We are also joined by comedian Rod Egg, who was arrested last year
for stabbing a woman in the front row. Let's start with you, Rod. A lot of people would say that freedom of speech would not cover the stabbing of a punter, but you said it was essential for your bit. I think, well, first, let me backtrack a little bit. I've been doing comedy for 75 and a half years. The first 62 of those years, I was what was called an observational comic. And that meant I would go out, I would take my comedy from the world, okay? I would see the world would register in my brain, and out it would come as comedy. And I did this for 62 years, and then I decided at 62 years into comedy, I was going to start murdering people.
Stefan bloody Molyneux. Somebody said, you're going to watch his videos? Bleeding Christ, it's 12 fucking hours, that. I was supposed to visit my cousin on his wedding day, and everybody said, where he is? Well, he's not finished with that Stefan Molyneux video yet. I'd be late for my own bloody funeral. I suppose if I didn't want to die, I could just put on a Stefan Molyneux video and say I'll die after this is over. I'd still be around 20 years later. Going on about, oh, if you look at the angle of the gun in the video, it wasn't really a gun, it was a cucumber. No, there'll be you two. They'll come and they'll go, but what we'll always have is cows.
Good ice cream, good ice cream.
Looking for a great place to be this summer? Why not try the English coast? Folkestone Adventures, I'm James Pringle.
Facebook News, with all the latest posts from coast to coast. Facebook News with Sky Pinpoint.
Welcome to Facebook News. I'm Sky Pinpoint. Tonight's headline: who in the living fuck would need a fictional dramatic reenactment of fucking Chernobyl to understand the precipice it took humanity to? Why is taking a ferry to Spain so effing expensive? Is there a cheaper way?
I need to upgrade my phone. Is it okay to get a Huawei, or does this Google business make it unwise?
That's all for me from Facebook News for now. Stay updated 24/7 with your social media news. I'm Sky Pinpoint.
Tonight on Facebook News, looking back, the 5-year anniversary of the post about a trip to Auschwitz.
So, I visited Auschwitz today. I think it's important to let you know, as comparisons to Hitler and Nazi are thrown around rather casually now by many people and those who disagree or hold a different view. I always found that tasteless, but also, well, crass. You see a mountain of hair or shoes or glasses or anything, and you see what Nazism actually is. It's sobering, that experience, quite powerful in ways I can't even begin to describe. Auschwitz-Birkenau, the second camp, is huge. Makes you realize that actually, this was a death factory. Raise your hand before reading this gospel here today. How many of y'all knew that Auschwitz was a death factory? See, you could tell nothing in the air, no hand in the air. I didn't even know that till I read that today, right? How many of y'all, when you heard the word Auschwitz, thought it was a fun place to be? Now we see the hands. Now we see the hands. And yes, there is a gas chamber at Auschwitz, one that still exists. And yes, you can go in. And like everyone else, no, I didn't take a fucking picture. I don't need a memento like that. Yes, I did take some picture of some things, but I'm not going to share them. That's just fucking crass. So remember, people, if you start drawing us and them lines, you pave the way for shit like Auschwitz. Rocked it. Smoked it. Did not this man tell the truth? You know, We are so lucky to be living in this age. When the early Israelites, they crossed the Jordan, they was going by stones and spoken word, but now we are lucky to live in an age that's a veritable renaissance, 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 renaissance.
No, that's not the way forward. We gotta get back, 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 get back.
But he was another man. Jojo left his home in Tucson, Arizona for some California grass. Hey, get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Jojo.
Hello, James Pringle here. Are you looking for something to do this summer?
Get back, Shooby-Doo.
Then get back to the English coast with Folkestone Adventures. Folkestone will make you happy.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy too. Why? Because I love my new chair. Where'd I get it? Oh, I paid for it. Council tax. James Pringle from Folkestone Adventures. Don't forget to pay your council tax. It's worth it after all.
What does council tax pay for again?
That now. Building bridges.
You mean like that one that collapsed?
Did that collapse?
Yeah, last week. And I know why it happened. Here, I'll act it out for you.
Listen to me. I want you to listen to me. There is a legitimate danger that bridge could collapse and many people could lose their lives unless we get that engineering team in here now. Now, where are they? Yeah, well, call me back because I'm expecting them. Can I help you?
Hello, my name's Michael. I'm developmentally disabled. I have the mental age of a 2-year-old, but I identify as a groundbreaking genius in engineering science.
Right, and you were sent here by the government?
I was Mrs. something something. Said, go down and make sure the bridge don't fall down.
Right. Listen, Barbara, yeah, I've just got here with Michael. Was he the one that you sent down to help restructure the bridge? Okay, he says he identifies as a... Right, so he's not officially qualified in any sort of biological sense or university sense, rather. No, I got it mixed up with the transgender. Yeah, so he identifies with that. Has he had any... He built a card house. Okay, that's... Well, yeah, well, I'll let you know how we get on. So, what are your plans for the bridge?
I think, okay, let's say this HP ball is the bridge. You want to put something there, and then it can go over it.
As you can see, this bridge was exceptionally long and narrow. It lasted just 4 months.
If music suits the savage beast, then play on. You'll hear it all summer long here in Folkestone. Looking for something to do this summer? Come down to the English coast. I'm James Pringle, Folkestone Adventures.
Venus Victoria.
This is only a test.